It's your girl, Beauty87 here, and today we're going to get into another palette mashup. I know, we just love all these palette mashups. But yeah, so I take the LA Girl Break Free palette and the Hipdot Flowerburst palette. So both of these kind of have similar tones to them, so I figured it'd be good for them to work together. This is what it looks like, just in case you all forgot from the last video I did. I'll try to remember to link it in the cards above along with the Hipdot video that I just did recently. I actually have to take off one of these eye looks when I'm done. One of these I will take off this eye look when I'm done and make a picture of one of the eye looks I did with this palette, but this is what it looks like. So I'm using this one because I feel like it has better darker mattes in it that look truer to color than in the Breaking Free palette. Like I said in my review, see, like all these are quite lighter than the darker ones that are in that palette, so I figured we can use the darker ones in there and some of the dual chromes in there as well as in here to get a nice little eye look going on. And what I love about the LA Girl palettes is they always have a huge mirror. Plus, I always feel like they have pretty decent color storage. They just don't seem like to run dark enough. I don't know what's going on with that, but you know. So we're going to start off with the shade Blossom right here. And I'm kind of just wing it because I have no idea what I'm doing. But I know I want to put dark Blossom in the outer V because it's like the darkest shade in here. So I don't have much to choose from. I don't know. It seems like when it comes to these mauve tone palettes, they don't ever want to give you a super dark color to put in the outer V that isn't black. Because the LA Girl one has the black one, but I'm like, I don't want black. I want a nice, like, dark, plummy, eggplantish type shade. And nobody's really giving me that, so we're just going to work with what they're giving me. And try to make that work. So, yeah. And it's rare that I just get to film in the morning. I'll just plan on doing all the eye looks for you all. And then, like, you know, filming the eye looks on Friday or taking more pictures on Friday of eye looks I wanted to do in the future. Or film over the weekend, so then that way I'd already have the thumbnails. I usually have to wait till like nighttime film, but since I have to go to work tonight, obviously there will be no night filming today. So I'm glad my mom let me come in the kitchen and film a couple of looks there. If you're hearing noise in the background, my mom is a baker and she likes to bake, so she's about to bake herself some muffins. So that's what all plastic bags and like eventually the blender you will hear is. I'm gonna try to not be in here when she's like blending and stuff and come back when she, you know, is done with that, unless, you know, my grandma wakes up by then, and then, you know, I'll just take the rest of the pictures like I planned on doing, because that's the plan. So as you can see, it's a lovely shade that blended on the outer V. We're just going to blend it out with this nice little brush here. I had to bring back the heart ears just because I thought they looked cute. And I was like, it's a vibe. I'm here for. And Adriangameover apparently is on school break now. I think it starts at like 10:10 or 10:15, and it ends at like, I think 11:25 or something, which I think is weird. Why is it lunch break at like 10 in the morning? That's not when you have lunch. Oh God, y'all. Y'all gonna tell me I had lipstick on my teeth? So rude. I gotta check the rest of my teeth. Yeah, but y'all ain't tell me about this lipstick on my teeth. So rude. Just so rude. Next shade we're gonna take is this shade right here from the LA Girl palette. And since they put the sticker on the paper and not on the palette itself, I don't know what color this is. Oh wait, yeah, I do. We're going to take Graceful. How funny is that? We're going to take Graceful and put that on the other part of the crease of the eye. So I'm going to just take the same brush and just dip into this Graceful color. And use this giant mirror that LA Girl has provided me with, which is awesome. I mean, this huge mirror is just beautiful. So I'm going to just go ahead and start blending that toward the front part of the eye. I feel like y'all have been enjoying the palette mashups, and I feel like y'all used to not like them as much. I don't know, it's because I'm using different color combinations or because I'm using like different palettes instead of trying to use two of the same brand together, which is how I started out doing it, because I was like, I have two different palettes from this brand, or I have multiple palettes from this brand, and I wanted to like use them together. That's what originally started this, believe it or not. But now I'm just like, I'm going to just use whatever palettes together with whatever else palettes together. If they have like good color stories, I feel like we'll go together. So that's how what we ended up doing now. Let me get this fallout, because I did get a little bit of fallout with this palette. Oh, here it is on this side. I knew I had some on one side of my face. Take this brush and blend. So that's what we're going to do right now. Blend the brush. Okay, so let's swatch some of these shimmery shades in here. So I think we're going to use the shimmer out of here, because I remember there was some nice dual chromes in here. And then we can just use the Flowerburst palette here and take one of these as our inner corner shimmer for the inner corner of the eye. So let me see. I like this shade, but if I remember, this one was more of a topper-esque type shade. I like this shade as well, but this is definitely the topper. So I think we're going to end up putting like 3 shades on and then just topping them with something else. I don't know. There's one more shade I was looking at. I just did a dark purple recently, so I'm going to try not to do that. Let's take this shade right here. So I got these shades right here, and then I might end up having to dip in the other palette and just use these shades. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, so these are the shades I had picked on my hand. I'm thinking about this one, but let's go into the Flowerburst palette and see what they have to offer. Because I really like this shade right here, and I'm thinking maybe we can layer a shade on top of it. Y'all know I love to layer me a good shimmer. So this is a nice shade. Look at that. What else? Because the rest of these I feel like are more dual chromy type shades, and I'm not necessarily trying to do that. So maybe that one. Let's swatch. It's that one. And then that one. So those are a couple more, but I feel like I've used those in this palette too when I did my initial review. So I'm trying to use ones I haven't used, but it's kind of hard because there's only a few shimmers, and you know, the only few shimmers that my eye is automatically drawn to. So I'm thinking we're going to take this lighter pink called Wander. And let me see if there's any other pinks in this palette I'm interested in using. And then maybe put this pink on top of it. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that icy pink right there will be nice on top of this one. So that's what we're going to do. But that one's pretty too. No, we're just going to stick to this one and that one. So we use Wander in this palette. And I forgot the name of this one right here. I believe it is called, let me check, Flutter. Yes, I think we're going to use Wander and Flutter. So I'm going to start off with Wander toward the back of the eye. Y'all know I was using the darker color toward the back of the eye and then the lighter one toward the front. So let's do that. I'll bring you closer so you can see. Okay, let's put some on the other side now. Let's brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to take the other color I talked about, this one right here, and put that on the lid. And make sure I swatch the right one though. So let's swatch it again. Okay, yeah, so there it is. I had to double swatch to make sure I was swatching the right one. So we got to kind of dig in the pan a little bit. And then take this one towards the front of there. And just lightly try to put them together like so. So it doesn't, you know. I feel like this is a cute little look. I feel like I should have used a lighter lip, but again, I didn't know what color story we were going to use this, so I kind of just went for a darker look because I thought I was going to do a more darker, vampy situation, and I ended up doing, well, this, which isn't that, so my bad. We're going to go back into the Flowerburst palette and take that dark shade and put it on the outer V, just because I feel like, as usual on this eye, it, like, disappeared, but in the other eye, you can see it clearly and distinctly, so I want it to come back on both eyes, so turn my lovely little head this way and blend, blend, blend to bring the darkness back to my outer V. Now I'm going to take a clean brush again and just start blending everything, especially the shimmer shot, because we need to blend those for real. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished eye look. Well, no, we haven't put it in a corner, and I want to put like a shimmery shade on the lid. So I'm thinking that lighter pink that I talked about in the first place, we'll just dab it like a little bit all up in here. Just give it extra shimmery situation. all over there. But now I feel like I covered up the pink in the back. We were trying to accentuate it first, so I don't know how I feel about that, but you knew it was there. You saw it for the few minutes it was there, so you know we just gonna have to work with it the way it is now. Again, we're gonna blend our life away with the shimmer in the crease. My mom's grating carrots. That's what you're hearing. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, so we're done with this eye look using the Flowerburst and the Break Free. And this is me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.